The old world is breaking down, but instead of clinging to it or fighting it, what if we shifted our attention to what's asking to be born? Welcome to Voices of the New Earth, a space for truth-telling, remembering, and rebuilding, not through control, not through fear, but through soul, love, and a deeper connection to ourselves, each other, and the earth. I'm Dr. Holda, founder of Awakened Medicine and Black Soul Heal, and I'm here to hold space for the quiet leaders and conscious creators who feel the shift and know we didn't come here to repair the old. We came to become what's next. Each week I sit with powerful voices, healers, teachers, artists, guides, entrepreneurs, and creators who are walking a new path. Together we explore how to lead with love, live in alignment, and co-create a world rooted in wholeness, not separation. This isn't just a podcast. It's a remembering, a return to presence, and a reconnection to the intelligence of life itself. If you're ready to stop feeding what's falling apart and start becoming what's being called forward, join me in uplifting the voices of the new earth. I want to talk about something very important today. I want to talk about a wound that I don't hear very many people discussing, that is very alive in the Black consciousness. And because we are one, it bleeds through all consciousness. And if you're listening to this and see yourself in it, I would like to offer you this medicine today. I'm talking about the performance wound and remembering who we are beneath the armor. I'm Dr. Holda. I am a board-certified physician in the United States, the founder of a revolutionary clinic called Visionary Women's Health in Maryland, the president of a nonprofit foundation called Alpha Holda's Access Life Foundation for Africa, that has been saving the lives of women in West Africa since 2012. I'm a mother, a wife, a writer, a published author. And this conversation today is very much one that hits my wound. And I didn't just list all of my achievements, quote unquote, to wow you. I listed them because it is at the heart of what we are talking about today. Now, let me just say from the get-go that our excellence is sacred, okay? Our excellence is real, it's earned, it's radiant, but when it becomes our shield, it can quietly separate us from spirit. And it has always made me wonder, as Black people, do we only matter when we're superheroes? Do we only get to be seen when we're saving the world, when we're out-thinking, out-working, outperforming everyone around us? I mean, let's look at the stories that get celebrated. When the world tells the story of Black greatness, it's often through a superhuman brilliance, or sometimes pain that's turned into perfection. Right? If you look at Hidden Figures, where Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson had to be literal geniuses, calculating the path to the moon just to be allowed in the room. Sit with that. Or in Chevalier, a beautiful movie, Joseph Bellone, a Black violinist and composer in 18th century France, had to play like a god to be heard by kings. And the moment he spoke truth, they silenced him. Or even in The Woman King, another beautiful movie, our divinity is framed through the blade, through endurance beyond what any human should bear. Can you see how that leaks into our current realities, our current expectations of ourselves? Even in Harriet, freedom requires miracle after miracle. And these are all sacred stories that need to be told. Why? Because we've been erased. And so our stories need to be told. But it isn't a coincidence that the stories that are celebrated and told first are those where we have to be superhuman to even get a seat. It's not a coincidence. These stories remind us, yes, that we are capable of anything. They also whisper in the same breath something else to the current collective consciousness that hasn't healed the underlying current around race. And what it whispers is that we have to be worthy to be visible, to be loved. We must be extraordinary to be loved. And why does this conversation matter? Why does this matter on a podcast like this, where we are talking about building, creating a new earth? It's because it's not about changing what's on the screen and what Hollywood chooses to display. It's about changing what's in our consciousness. It's about shifting the psychology of our minds. Can you recognize the ways you do this in your own life? I have. Where you feel like you must exhale, perform, collect degrees, achieve endlessly just to be seen, just to feel safe, just to be enough. And that's the wound we carry, the subconscious message that is sent to us. We mistake performance for purpose. We think our light has to prove itself to earn its right to shine. But the truth is, God didn't send you here to impress anyone. You are not here to audition for your worth. You are here to remember it. And when we continue to work in a paradigm where we have to prove our worth to a collective system and consciousness that never believed in it, then we continue to act through those wounds. But when we shift to the paradigm that we are already worthy and we have nothing to prove, then we can begin to tell stories of our humanity, not just our superhuman brilliance. Those are great too. But we can begin to speak our stories not from our wounds. The new earth isn't asking us to be superhuman. It's asking us to be whole, to show up unmasked, unarmored, unedited, and to let our power breathe again. Because it is in our humanness, our humanity, that our spirit can truly shine. Sacred authenticity is the new frequency. It's what happens when we stop performing and start embodying. It is the journey that has taken me through becoming myself. When our energy no longer says, "Do you approve of me?" Which, if you think about it, is very much the frequency that many of us work in because we had to, because our ancestors had to constantly seek that approval just to survive. And it is now time to shift that frequency. And to do that, you have to heal what is deeper, what's under there. Instead of asking, do you approve of me? Can we move to a place where we say, this is who I am, whole, holy, and human. And in this frequency, we can be seen without being consumed. We can share our gifts without depletion. We can lead without losing ourselves. The old world has been feeding on our performance, but the new earth will rise through our presence, all of us. So to every Black soul listening, or to perhaps those who aren't Black but see yourselves in the ways this has bled into your life, into your story, into your lineage, I want you to know that your worth was never in your genius or in the accolades. It was never in your grind or in your greatness. It's in your being. And being is enough. So take off the cape. Lay down the armor. You have already saved the world. And now, it's time to feel it. Welcome to the new earth. Thank you for tuning in and sharing the space of remembrance with us today. If something here stirred your spirit, let it move through you. Create with it, live with it, let it change you. And if you're ready to walk this path with others who are choosing purpose, creation, and light, come join me inside the Circle of One, our free community on School, where healing becomes practice and conversation becomes awakening. You can find us at school.com/the Circle of One. Until next time, keep listening to the quiet within you. That's where the new earth begins.